In today's video, I'm excited to take you on a drive down Exchange Parkway in Allen, Texas. As we navigate this street, we'll explore the different neighborhoods, talk about the current real estate trends, and mention some homes currently for sale. I will also be sharing insights on HOA fees in the area. Whether you're thinking of moving here or just curious about what Exchange Parkway has to offer, this tour will give you a comprehensive look at one of Allen's key roads.
So that makes sense.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to another video today. This is the second episode of driving every street of Allen, Texas. We are over here on the north side of Exchange Parkway. Over on the left, it is 121. That actually takes you over to Dallas North Tollway, or if you go right out towards the east, that'll take you over to 75 Highway. So we're starting over on this north side. This road is actually gonna take us all the way down through like the heart of Allen, more on the north side of Allen, but still through like the main parts of Allen. And then we'll end over on the older side of Allen, where some of the older homes are located with no HOAs underneath 75 Highway. But we're starting here on the kind of the new area of Allen. And the reason I say the new area of Allen is because they are building this huge development over here called the Allen Gateway over off Exchange in between Custer Road. So there's a huge development going in over here. It's also right next to the farm in Allen. You also find a lot more new construction homes, or at least newer homes, over in this area of Allen as well. Once we start getting a little bit further into this video, by the end of it, you'll notice that the homes are going to kind of look like some of the Plano homes that we did on that driving tour series. If you guys want any other information about the city of Allen, I do have a playlist for Allen, Texas, so you can view some of the other neighborhoods and home tours that I've done around Allen, Texas. But we'll jump into this one today. First neighborhood that we're going to talk about is over on the right side, which is Twin Creeks. Now, specifically, this neighborhood right here is the one I actually went through on my last video, which was Walnut Springs. HOA in there is about $755 per year, and that's what it is for all of Twin Creeks. And as Exchange goes down, Twin Creeks also is a part of it. So a lot of these neighborhoods in here are part of the big Twin Creeks development. So we'll just jump into this one here, which is going to be Twin Creeks, but these are going to be older homes than what Walnut Springs Twin Creeks is going to be. These are all kind of just different neighborhoods, all a part of Twin Creeks. They have different subdivision names to them, but they're all part of the same big master plan community. But yeah, Twin Creeks is going to have an HOA of $755 per year. That's going to be majority of what you see at the beginning of this video. There is an active in here in 1998, 4-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,697 square feet, listed at $1,300,000 at $276 per square foot. That's not specifically for these homes. These homes are more in like the 800, 900K range. You might have a few here and there that are over in the million. The home that I pulled out of is actually a bigger lot up against a green space, tree lines, and a little bit bigger than some of these homes in here. But some of these homes are still going to be 4,000 square feet. You're going to have an older feel once we get a little bit further. The most new things are going to be up along Ridgeview, which is the driving tour I just did. But a lot of these Twin Creek neighborhoods are pretty old. So you're going to have some homes in here at Twin Creeks that are going to be like a 1998. You're going to have some other ones that are up at a 2018. And then there's also going to be some other neighborhoods, new construction, that are going to be some townhomes, but those are just a little bit further down. And we'll get to that here in a second. Across the street from here is actually the new recreation center for Allen. So it's the Terrell Recreation Center that just opened. It's been open for a few months, but it really did just open. So a lot of new things in there. And that's located right off this area of Exchange as well. So that's why I was saying, like, this is kind of just the new area of Allen. There are some other new things going around some other places of Allen, but this is kind of where all this stuff's going down right now. A lot of parks, a lot of walking trails. You can see a bit of the Twin Creeks golf course over on the right side, so that does go through a good part of some of these neighborhoods. There's also like a section over off the Twin Creeks golf course that's pretty expensive homes over in like the $8 million, $7 million, $5 million range, but most of these homes in here are going to be in that like $800 million range for majority of these. Over on the left side is going to be Cumberland Crossing. HOA in there is $750 per year. And this is another part of Twin Creeks here, but that other Cumberland Crossing is across the street. But the active one in there is a 2013 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,527 square feet, listed at $849,000 at $240 per square foot. Okay, that house I really like. Okay, so if you guys watched my last driving tour, I went by one house that I really did like, but it just didn't have the brick and the aesthetic exactly like how I liked it. However, it was close. I just saw a house and you guys, it popped up on camera, but I'm gonna go right by it and show you guys. These homes in here are more the ones that like the 1.2, 1.1, $1.3 million range. It's what I pulled off on that one that I showed you pictures of just a little while ago. But across the street from here is gonna be Cumberland Crossing, and I also did drive through that neighborhood as well. I'm mentioning a few neighborhoods that we've already kind of driven through, so I'm not gonna drive through those again, but this home here on this right side, I would do a little bit less stone, maybe more of like a stone cast on the front entry. I mean, but these homes in here got some really nice charm. But this one with the red brick, with the black frame windows, with the painted mortar on the brick, that's the type of look I like. But you have to be kind of careful to not get too like fire station-y, if that makes sense. I think there's like a fine line between that and it's starting to just look like a fire station, but I do really like that look in there. So there are some more custom homes in this kind of older area of Twin Creeks. Go squirrel, go squirrel. Okay, thank God. Oh my goodness, about to have a casualty. And then across the street is that Cumberland Crossing. We are back on Exchange, and then over on the left is going to be some older parts of Twin Creeks, and then there is a townhome neighborhood over here called the Glendover Gardens. HOA in there is going to be $245 per month, and it's up along this intersection of Alma. So you'll kind of see it a little bit through these trees. You see that red building, that's a church, and then on the other side of that, that is where the Glendover Gardens are. There's no actives in there, but it's just a line of townhomes. Those townhomes are going to have a little bit of a backyard, so I do think they have a little bit more value than some other townhomes just because you get a backyard. You don't see that with all the townhomes. At this intersection, there's going to be a Dutch Bros, a Salad to Go, CVS Pharmacy, you got some dentist offices, some other just kind of random things around here as well. But this is Alma Road that can take you down further into Allen if you go right, and then up into Frisco McKinney area if you go left down that way. But there is some commercial things on the outside of here. Twin Creeks is going to continue even over on this side. And it's a new neighborhood, but it is an adult active community, like 55 up. And it's called The Legends at Twin Creeks. HOA in there is $950 semi-annually. They do have an active 2024 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,591 square feet, listed at $679,000 at $262 per square foot. So we'll drive through that neighborhood. They're finishing up on it, so there's not a whole bunch of availability for like build from scratch. They have some inventory homes. At this intersection at Bray Central, I think I said Bay Central, but it's Bray Central. Over on the right side is also going to be the Village at Twin Creeks. Those are going to be, once again, townhomes. They have an active in there, 2021, 2-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,467 square feet, listed at $409,000 at $279 per square foot. So there are a few townhome communities up along Exchange that are a little bit older, but there is one new one that will, I don't know if I'll drive through it, but there is going to be a new townhome community a little bit further down Waters Road. This is now the intersection at Waters, and you're going to see that townhome community that's getting built over on this left side right now. The new construction over in this neighborhood was Trophy Signature within here. I believe Normandy was also in there as well. And then at this intersection, once again, just a few commercial things on this outside. Not really like strip mall, shopping mall. It's more just like title companies, insurance companies. They got like a beer and wine store, a nutrition store on this outside, but let's go through here. All right, so this is the Legends at Twin Creeks. So these homes a lot smaller. That one is actually the one I think I pulled off that's available for that Trophy Signature. You do have this little amenity area, but it's more of just like small pavilion right here, and then you do have some other amenities that's like tennis courts and some other things. Maybe a pickleball court is over on this side. But you can see these lot sizes are really small. So they got a little pickleball court in here, but you also have a pool area, but really small homes, a lot of one story. So not gonna be any 2-story over on this side. And then across is going to be Twin Creeks Waters. They're going to have an HOA in this neighborhood of $335 per month. There is an active 2024 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,244 square feet, listed at $549,000 at $245 per square foot. So the townhomes over in this Allen market are going to be really above $500,000. For the most part, I think I sometimes see some under $500,000, but usually more often than not, they're over $500,000. The builders within this neighborhood is going to be Normandy and CB Ginny. And CB Ginny is going to be building these townhomes in here. But see, this is interesting. Like, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They put just one house on this corner, but it's got no windows on one side of it. That makes no sense. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, here's the new community, or one of the newest communities to Allen. So if you're looking for something with not a lot of maintenance, not a lot of yard space, maybe this could be a good option. It looks like they're just gonna have like a little pavilion area and really not too many amenities or anything like that, and not too much of a backyard space either. A lot smaller homes. Now we're jumping back onto Exchange. We're really close to 75 Highway now. So all these neighborhoods, you know, they're a few lights away really. Like even at the beginning of this video, you know, starting from that section to drive down to 75 Highway, I mean, you're probably more likely to take 121, but 75 is nice because it's a freeway. And it's probably just like at most a 10-minute drive depending on how you hit the lights. But all of these neighborhoods are really close and connected with 75 Highway. Okay. So now we're gonna go a bit further, and then really right now you're just gonna see a bunch of just businesses, commercial things. You can see a little bit of the area where the Allen Outlets Convention Center are. There's a Top Golf over in this section. So you're really close to kind of the heart of Allen, and we'll go under 70, or we'll go over 75. I think we go under here. No, we go over. I think we go over. We go over 75 Highway, and then there's the big Allen Park over here with a bunch of baseball fields, a skate park. There's also like, I don't know, back when I was younger and playing sports, there's also like a outdoor, I don't know if they still have it, but there was an outdoor roller skating rink out here that I would play like street hockey at. But there's a big park system over on the east side of 75 Highway as you drive down Exchange. Also has a hospital system over here. And then you can see a bunch of other businesses as well on this area. But yeah, really close hospital over on this right side. Oh, Zebro. Hello, Zebro. Take it all in. Oh, it's got some front bumper damage. You don't like to see that. Yep, Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital. And now we are going over 75 Highway, which just is kind of convenient because you don't have to sit at a light to get over 75 Highway. Majority of the time when you're at an intersection with 75 Highway, you're having to sit at a light or something, but you just go over, and then you can see a bit of the Allen High School Stadium popping up a little bit further, and then that big park system, bunch of walking trails. You're not really going to be able to see a lot of it, but that is over on this right side. And then we'll get to our next neighborhood, which is going to be on the right, which is High Meadows. There's an HOA of nothing, and they have an active 1981 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,619 square feet, listed at $362,000 at $223 per square foot. So that'll be the next neighborhood that we jump into. You can see the baseball fields over on the right side, some more commercial, bigger businesses up along 75 Highway. The bigger businesses are up along like the intersections of like 75 Highway and George Bush, or 75 Highway and 121. That's where you're going to find more of the bigger corporate offices. There's also another rec center over here for Allen. That's actually where I learned to swim when I was 4 years old. I'm sure they still do swimming lessons at that aquatic center. And then the big Allen High School is over on the right side, or the stadium. Over on the left is the new HEB. So they didn't just open this, but they kind of just opened it. It is really new. And then they have a couple other new fast food restaurants and things around here. Maybe some gas stations, but this is going to be High Meadows. We're going over Greenville Avenue now. Going right, that would take you actually down into Plano. And then let's just drive through High Meadows to show you kind of the older homes of Allen. These are going to be in like the low 300s, 400s, high 300s in that price range. This poor Kroger is probably going to go out of business because of that HEB. The Kroger's been there forever, but it might be seeing dark days now that the HEB is there. Okay, so this is High Meadows. So this is the older side of Allen. These are going to kind of look like those older homes that we saw in Plano. A lot of one-story, flat, you know, low roof lines, not a whole lot of space, small front yards, no HOAs within here, so it's kind of just hit or miss with what's going on with the homes in here, because you have some people that will park like their motorhomes or RVs or some other things, you know, putting in the yards that most other HOAs aren't allowing because there's no HOAs. But this would be another area where maybe if you're an investor and you're looking at updating homes, you can see some of these homes have been like repainted on the outside. Some of them are still really old in how they look. See, why would they not tell me there's no outlet? I thought I could get out this way because on the street sign, it didn't show like, oh, no outlet. Across from this neighborhood is going to be Allen North. HOA in there is gonna be $220 per year. There is an active 1996 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,490 square feet, listed at $515,000, around $206 per square foot. But that neighborhood does have more 2-story homes within it. This High Meadows neighborhood is gonna have a lot of just these older 1-story homes. Really nice big trees on this side of town. Everything's just grown out and older. Turning back on Exchange, and then we only really have 4 or 5 more neighborhoods to talk about down this, but you're gonna have Allen North over on that left side that you see, so a lot more 2-story homes within there. And then there's a fire station out here, so you're gonna see that over on this right side. And not a whole bunch of businesses over here. There's a church. And this will take us over Allen Heights. So over on the right side is gonna be Timberbend. HOA is going to be nothing. There is an active 1984 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,748 square feet, listed at $435,000 at $248 per square foot. And we'll just pull into this road, and so these homes still going to be like the small 1-story, but definitely have a better curb appeal than that last neighborhood we went through, but still going to be like 1980s, 1990s, early 2000s through here. Look at the white Zebra, a little bit older. Oh, it's got a flat tire. Hate to see it. Why does every 350Z I see just totally clapped out? Not in good condition. It's super rare to find a 350Z in like mint condition. Across from this neighborhood on the other side is gonna be Lost Creek Ranch, but I don't know why they call it Lost Creek because I found it. HOA is gonna be $270 semi-annually. They have an active in there, a 2003 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,430 square feet, listed at $485,000 at $199 per square foot. This next neighborhood over on the right side is going to be Country Meadow. HOA is gonna be nothing. They have an active 1992 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,709 square feet, listed at $410,000 at $239 per square foot. And that's going to be the neighborhood over on this right side. So bigger 2-story homes in here. Still gonna be older 1990s over on this side. And some of these homes are gonna be updated. So, you know, if they're over $500,000, either they're a bigger 2-story and older, or they're a smaller 1-story and they are really updated. So that's just the thing over in these parts of Allen, is you're just gonna have homes that are a little bit worn down, but then you're gonna have other homes that are a little bit more updated, but maybe the curb appeal of the home is just a little bit still older looking. At this intersection, there's a Walmart, a Wells Fargo, preschool, and then one of the Allen schools is over on this left side as well. The Allen schools are very basic and boring looking. So this is Olson Elementary, and this leads us to our last 2 neighborhoods. So over on the right side is going to be Woodland Park. HOA is going to be $300 per year, an active 2001 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,934 square feet, listed at $650,000 at $221 per square foot. And this neighborhood that we pull into is Wingate Manor. This is where Exchange ends for right now. There's no actives. There is an HOA of $500 semi-annually, but super small neighborhood, so nothing's available. It's really just this line of homes, and then there's another neighborhood on the north side that kind of attaches with this one. But this is where Exchange ends. Once you get to this side of Allen, it starts turning into real country around here, where Parker, Texas, Lucas, Texas, you know, you're not really gonna have these big master plan communities. You're rarely gonna have any homes or neighborhoods that look like this once you go a little bit more out towards the east, towards those cities. So this is kind of like the last area you can get to, or the furthest part of Allen you can get to that still has neighborhoods that are set up like this. The other ones are just gonna kind of be tracts of land parceled out with maybe an older house or newer house on it, but a lot bigger pieces of land on this far east side of Allen once you start getting closer to Parker and Lucas, Texas. But that is gonna do it for this driving tour over Exchange. So if you saw anything of interest on this video, if you're looking to buy within Allen, if you have any questions, please send me a text or give me a call. I am a licensed agent, would love to work with you and your family on your home search. I have all my contact information down below. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.